Right, so here we go, another week. So today is Monday, and let's start from daily as we do always. So, first of all, in daily, we can clearly see that overall structure is bullish, so there is no reason for me to be against that. But if I have to mark the area as to in which we are going to stop, then I would like to mark this order block as my target for today, and we are bullish. Now let's take a look at the H4 structure. I don't really have to say anything about this one. We can clearly see the beautiful structure over here. We have this sweep of the low, mark a structure shift, retest, another shift, retest, another shift. Now it is the retest part from which we do expect, I do expect a move again at bullish. So yeah, that is it. Now let's mark some key level in H1. So the first one I can see is pretty much this one. That is it. Nothing else to say about this one as well. So the plan is going to be something like this. Now it would be much better if I don't want to lose any money that I do wait for a market structure shift in H1. That would be far better than just executing in M15. So, but I'm not going to do that, obviously. I'm going to be aggressive with this one. So now let's take a look at the M15. We do have the clear order. Oh, my bad. My drawing seems doesn't really good, so let's mark this one instead. We have this as an order block, and from also we have multiple sweep of liquidity in this area. So yeah, looking pretty well, after which I would like to see a market structure shift, be it from here, then I would like to move, or be it in somewhere else. Anyways, my plan is to go with bulls today. So let's see how this one turn out. NQ is, sorry, not NQ, but EU is moving in drawdown, and it doesn't really seem very strong for bulls because we have this order block in H1 which is pretty much blocking the bullish way. So yeah, that might be an issue for which I am going to hit my SO. And the other side, if I take a look at the NQ, again I'm going to say we are pretty much bullish while targeting this fair value gap. Yep, that is it in daily. Now let's take a look at the H4 structure, then we can say what we want to see. So here's the thing, H4 overall bullish, so let's mark it this way. We have the bullish thing, let's say this is the fair value gap, but still currently we have this market, I wouldn't say a market structure shift, it's just price taking pullback. So I would like to say that we are bullish in H4 as well, but daily is bullish, that's the thing. So then comes the H1, which is reacting from this order block, pretty perfect, I would say. So the safest target for today is going to be this one. Let's mark this one as target. Alright, and then let's take a look at the M15. What do we have? Another market structure shift in M15 at bullish side, which is in my favor, but there's like bunch of other stuff which is blocking the way. So it's pretty tricky day, I would say. Yeah, I would like to say that I am bullish unless I get to see a strong reaction bearish at the beginning. So let's mark this out, and yeah, targeting this area. And in any other case, if price push it bearish, then I would like to be targeting this area if I get any entry. But daily is bullish, H4 is really not sure in H4, and H1 is, I mean, keep making bearish areas, bearish candle, but there ain't any bearish fair value gap, which support the theory that we are going to be bullish. So let's see how this one turn out. I mean, it does seem pretty tricky. Here we have this swing low from which I would like to see like this. That is where I will execute while targeting this area. So let's see how this one turn out. Right, so it is next day morning, 4th of August, and yeah, let's have a breakdown of yesterday how it turned out. So starting from EU, my overall plan was bullish, as I have said before, and you can clearly see that price start reacting bearish at 7:13, which is the American market open time window. And since the EU is moving bearish, which usually mean that NQ is going to be bullish, and yeah, take a guess of what happened in NQ. By the way, the thing I would say that EU has been bearish is because of this order block. As I have said, I don't think I have said this one, but I have written that if price broke above this order block, then it would be an easy play toward this area. If price does not broke above this one, then it would be an aggressive play, and yeah, I went with the aggressive one instead of waiting for price to create that shift in H1. But since EU has been bearish, which obviously mean that NQ has been bullish, we have this whole order block from here, and then let's take a look at the M15. Oh no, not M15. Let's directly look at the M5. So we have the market open, price reach bearish first, take this liquidity, this one, and then the next candle ended up being so strongly bullish. I went to M1 while my target was this order block, 50% of this order block, and yeah, I went out as I have marked my target. Let's take a look at the M1, I believe. So wouldn't you say this is the perfect power of 3 type of shit? We have this all the manipulation, then sweep of the liquidity, market structure shift, another pullback, and that is where I execute while having my stop loss below 3 PDA and TP toward there. But this range happened because of H4 and H1 candle has been closed here, and this was the first 15 minutes of the hourly candles, which is why it was a, I mean, usually as price move like this. So this week is this one where price just made something like this, and then it will start to moving bullish from there on. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how it went yesterday. It was a good day. I wouldn't complain about anything other than me not taking this trade on CFD account. So yeah, it was good. Now let's see how today turn out.